I'm Lizzie and welcome to my garden here at the Rose Press. Today I'm going to show you how to grow Larkspur from seed. Now this one was in my flower seed advent calendar in 2020 and there were two different colours. There was Larkspur Limelight White, which was number 11, and Larkspur Limelight Pink, which was number 6. So the thing before you get out to sow these, if you're watching this, is make sure that you put them either in a fridge or a freezer for 1 week to 2 weeks. The reason for this is Larkspur really like that cold hit of cold temperature before that they germinate, so this will make a massive difference. You don't have to, but if you want the best chance of germination, then that will really help. And the most important thing is that these seeds don't like to, when they are sown, they don't like to get over about 13 degrees Celsius. So whereas some seeds will sow and keep inside on a windowsill, wait till they germinate and put out, what I'm going to do is sow these and keep them outside because they don't mind that cold temperature before they germinate. So Larkspur is super pretty. It has lovely tall spikes of flowers, and yeah, they flower all summer long. The only thing that you need to do to look after them is to make sure that you stake them, just so that they don't flop over. And they look very similar to delphiniums. They're from a similar species, and the only difference is that Larkspur is an annual, so we sow it in early spring for it to bloom in the summer, or you can sow it later in the season for flowers the next year. Or whereas the delphinium is a perennial, so it dies back each year, the roots stay underground, and then it's spurts back to life again. So yeah, that's why the difference between delphiniums and Larkspur. So once you've put them in the fridge or a freezer for a couple of weeks, take them out and then we will get sowing. So what I've done is filled up a tray. You can do it in pots, it doesn't matter. Fill up a tray half full, because again, Larkspur doesn't need light necessarily to germinate. In fact, it likes to be buried a little bit deeper in the dark so that it can germinate. And then get some of the seeds, and I'll probably pop a 4 in each cell or tray here. And again, they're quite big, so you can put them where you want them to. If you've got lots of space and you've got a big greenhouse, then you could probably do them 1 per cell tray, or only a few per pot. But I'm running out of space in my little zippy and green mini greenhouse, so we'll pop a few more in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll save the rest, and I'll do that for the rest of them after this video. If not, you'll be here forever watching me. So that one was Larkspur Limelight Pink. So just write the label before I forget. Larkspur Pink. And then we just want to cover the compost all the way to the top. So you want to have it a couple of centimetres deep, and the reason why we fill it halfway up, sow the seeds and then put it on the top rather than some other methods like sweet peas where we push it down, is that the seeds are too small, so once you put them down and they're the same colour, you wouldn't be able to see them. So we'll just fill that up there and pat that down just a little bit. Pop the label in, and then I'll give that a really good water, and like I said, I'll put it straight out into either greenhouse, a zippy, or even a cold frame if you've got one. You don't want to bring it indoors, because if it goes over about 13 degrees Celsius, it will then not be able to germinate and it'll be way too warm in our houses. And then once we see them grow, we'll then put them on into their own individual pots and then plant them out in the summer. Thanks so much for watching.